Awesome. So talk to me about your progress. How's it been? What was your like, let's say for the past 3 months,
Yeah,
what's your biggest wins you can share with me?
yeah. Dude, my biggest win, to be honest, is I would say the dopamine handling, which was before I wasn't able to focus on a task for more than like 30 minutes, you know. And my what I do, I have like a coaching program online. I sell info products, in the copywriting space. So I have to create a lot of courses, a lot of videos, and you know, like if I needed to create like a video, script the entire thing, film it and everything, it would take me like a week before. Now I'm able to script like 3, 5 videos a day. So like the output, like the work output when it comes to focus time is literally through a roof. Like it's like a universal difference. Like it's totally like delusional the way I'm able to focus. Um, so yeah, I would say my biggest win is like my ability to focus on, a task for like more than 30 minutes. Now I can, exactly focus for like 3, 4 hours on a task, which is like a big win for me. So yeah.
Mm. I know like so you're doing copywriting, right? You're doing copywriting, you're writing a lot of copy, a lot of info product, you're scheduling, managing the content.
Yeah.
So you're doing stuff that is related to generating sales.
Right.
But why not invest, I guess, why not invest more money into ads, like another person to help you grow and scale your business, and instead invest into your performance? What does this have to do, what we did
Yeah.
together, with, I guess, the business? If you can help me understand.
Yeah. Yeah. So you mean what does my work have to do with like the impact of the program? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could have invested your money
Mm,
into getting help from somebody to, I guess, like on invest in ads, or somebody to get external
right.
help to
Gotcha.
help you grow your business.
Yeah. Yeah.
But instead, you chose to invest more money into, I guess, into joining the
Yep.
program and to work with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why do that? Like, why instead of
Yep.
spending more on ads or team or scaling,
Yeah.
do what you did and start working with us?
Because to be honest, like I would say like you know, in every business, if like the pillar of the business is you, it's the case for you. It's same case for me. And so I know that if I'm not right, like if my health is not right, if my ability to focus isn't right, I can get like the best media buyer like ever on the planet. I can get the best sales guys. But if I'm not able to focus for more than 30 minutes, if I sleep like shit, if I eat like shit, I know we're not going to achieve shit. We're not going to achieve anything. So I deeply knew that the main focus for me, if I wanted to fix everything in the business, the highest ROI would be my health. Because if I'm able to like sleep better, I know that my output is going to be a lot greater. I know that I'm going to be able to like produce a lot more and also like brief people and, just tell them what to do a lot better. And by the way, uh, also like an outcome of this program is that I've hired a sales guy. I've hired like one guy who takes like triage calls for me. So like I completely detach myself from all those tasks that I don't necessarily need to do to just like focus on what I do best. So just focus. So yeah, health is number one. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's sick to hear. Um, the other thing that I want to ask is, you were making, like, how much you were making when first starting,
Yep.
or before you
So
started?
yeah, that's pretty insane. So when we were first starting, so my best month like lifetime with this business was 35K. But when we started together, I was doing 13K that month, and the month prior to that, I had done like 19K. Okay, so I was a bit like decreasing. Okay, um, and so like last month we hit 39K. So that was my best month. So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm. Do you remember what made you join the program specifically?
yeah. So what made me join the pro? Obviously, it's like the referral, the dunk. That's the first thing. Which is like, it asks for social proof. When you have like good social proof recommendations, obviously, people will want to join. But also, I would say like if there was like one pain point, something that I was struggling with, it was like I was actually like solution aware. I was really looking for a solution, to help me like to just, I was sleeping like shit. I wasn't working out consistently, even though like fitness passionate, but sometimes, instead of going 5 times, I could only go 3 times a week, and to me it sucked. So yeah, it was just that willingness to just be my better self, become the
Hmm.
Priank 2.0, that was my willingness.
Hmm. Yeah. I guess what were you like skeptical about before joining?
So I would say the main objections that would have occur in my pattern of thinking what were like, all right, so I'm probably gonna join this program, but isn't it something where I'm gonna need to do all this like meditation bullshit, visualization bullshit, and then do these like, all those micro tiny things that don't really have like a big impact on your health. Whereas, so that were like the main like objections that I would have had. But yeah, so then I just asked Vedant, like, hey, what are you guys doing? And then he told me about like the focus on sleep, the focus on hormones, and the focus on diet, which were like three pillars super important for me. And so I was like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Yeah. And what are your like expectations or initial thoughts after joining?
So you
Like
mean
your first
once I
week?
joined? First week,
Yeah.
first week. Yeah. So first week, I was like, so you mean once I receive like all my sheets, my daily protocols, or before receiving those?
Hmm. Before and after.
Okay. So before, I was like, all right, so still a bit skeptical. Like I was like, all right, let's do it. I'm ready to do anything, but let's see, guys, let's see. Like, I was like, my ego, I was like, all right, so I lift hard, I eat hard. So yeah, what can you guys do better? And then once I received the sheet, like the protocol, I was like, holy shit, like this is like mind blowing. I was like, all right, now I know that, these guys know a shit ton of things that I've never heard of before. And so now I'm coachable, I'm super coachable, and I'm just ready to implement. So I
Hmm.
would say like before having the sheet, I was still skeptical. And then once I received the protocols, the first calls and everything, I was like, all right, now just, listening and just taking notes and implementing. And so yeah, what made the big difference was like, just seeing how just Nick and you know really about that you guys know about your stuff. And also once I, got into the school community, I was able to just dig into a few videos, and I was like, all right, these guys, like there's so many things that I've never heard of, just related to sleep and all that, that I was like, all right, now, I totally believe in you guys have to say. And so I'm just ready to implement.
That's sick. Love to
Yeah.
hear that. Can you summarize in like 1 minute or less what exactly what we helped you do by working together?
Yeah. So at first, the first thing you guys helped me to do was just, manage my time better, the way I structure my agenda, because it was obviously like there was no structure in what I was doing before. I could have, some days I would wake up at 11 a.m., some other days I would wake up at 5. The first thing you guys did was just allowing me to have this structure to win, because, if you want to be a great entrepreneur, you need to have a structure, and which I didn't have before. So that was the first thing, structuring my agenda. Second thing was just, to me, like the most important was um skyrocketing the prog the I would say the progress that I was making on three main pillars, which were like sleep, diet, and also like hormonal balance. um and so you guys did that through just managing my sleep. What is my chronotype? When should I sleep? When should I do it? Like when should I wake up and everything? I wasn't the best at just managing that, but just the main things that I implemented related to sleep, taking my supplements before going to bed, trying doing my best to just sleep at the same time, even though I wasn't as regular as I should have. This had a big impact. Second thing was diet. Um, I used to order a shit ton of food every week. I would order, not cook, never cooked. And so you guys just showed me that it was possible to just eat things that you like, stay healthy, and also cook, and without having to just take like 10 hours a week doing it. So just structuring my schedule around sleep and everything. And the third thing I would say is like hormonal health, or just I guess you could say energy, energy, like the way I feel. Um and that's probably related to like basically like the first two pillars that I talked about. So sleep plus diet, plus also the supplements that I'm taking, plus the fact that I'm regular when I go to the gym. Like it's always the same timing. before I was going to the gym like sometimes at nine o'clock at night, sometimes in the morning, and now it's always the same time. And so yeah, the circadian clock and everything is dialed in. So yeah, that was it.
Nice, man. What was your tell me about your number one favorite thing about working together.
Um, Number one favorite thing, you mean related to like the experience or related to me, what I'm able to implement now?
Related to the experience.
Related to experience. Dude, it's probably the personalization. I mean, I'm probably not the type of client who would like, send you like dozens of message a day, like I'm not the guy who would send like 100 voice notes a day and everything, but every time I had like the tiniest question, Nick would reply and especially personalize the answer, because I know like sometimes you would get into some programs and it's like not really customized. It's like, just templates. Here you can really feel that your experience is like, dude, it's like yeah, it's custom. It's custom. It's really related to you, your needs, your goals, and everything you want to achieve with your business or your life. So it's insane.
Nice. So let me tricky question. Somebody
Yeah,
making, let's say, somebody that's making 20 to 100K a month,
yeah.
he has a clear plan. By the way, I'm going to, is it fine? Because you're giving me so much fire content for social proof.
All
Is
good,
it
bro.
cool if I use it?
Dude, 100% you can use it. Totally, man. Yeah,
Awesome. So yeah, so this is going to be used for content then. So
cool.
somebody that's making 20 to 100K a month, he has a
Yeah,
clear plan, but he has difficulties focusing, feels tired often, and gets distracted easily.
yeah,
He has two options. Okay. One, find a mentor to help him scale, or just invest the money in ads, or find somebody like us to help him maximize performance and perform at his 100%.
yeah.
Now, which one of the two is, based on your opinion, going to be the thing that you would recommend, or going to be the thing that will have the highest ROI?
Yeah. So it depends on the situation. Now, if you tell me like the person has like sleep on track, health on track, and everything is on track and they're perfect, which in 99% of the cases it's not going to be the case, then I would say, get a mentor. But for 99% of people, if you're at that stage where you're making 20 to 30 grand a month, it probably means that you're the head of the business and that you need to manage everything because when you're making 20, 30 grand a month, you don't really have like a team of like 20 sales guys and then a media buyer and everything, and you do everything yourself. You do like the content, you do the media buying and everything. And in that case, that probably means that your sleep may not be on track, your diet may not be on track. And if that's your case and you're not perfect, in your, I'd say, the health area, then 100% what's going to have the highest ROI is investing in your health, man. Totally. Like, there's no way, if you have like a shitty health and you have like the best mentor that tells you, hey, run these type of ads, do CBO and do retargeting and stuff. If your health is shitty, you're not going to achieve shit. So definitely like health is number one and invest your health if that's the case, right?